let us understand about Linux operating system. Now, what is Linux? Linux is an open source operating system that is widely used for servers, desktops, mobile devices, and more. It is known for its stability, security, and flexibility. There are a lot of distributions of Linux. We call them as flavors or different distros of Linux. Here we can see Linux distros. Let me turn off the proxy. Yeah. So now we can see that we have different versions of Linux. We have Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, Arch, CentOS, Scientific Linux. We have a lot of types of versions of Linux. We call them as Linux distributions. Now, every company according to their requirement, they have their own customization of Linux and they are using it for solving the purpose of their organization. Since its source code is freely available online, anybody can edit, anybody can use the source code, and they can also create their own version of Linux. Now, see, now this is the Kali operating system. It is the what's one of the distribution of Linux. This operating system is helpful for pen testers and for ethical hackers because we already have a lot of tools installed into it. We are using Kali Linux because in Kali we have a lot of tools already installed. Just like Kali, we have Parrot OS also. So Parrot OS is also an distribution of Linux used by penetration testers. Just like Parrot, we have Kali. Now here if I will show you that this is how the Kali interface looks like. We have so here we have this beautiful wallpaper of Kali. If you want to change the wallpaper, just right click, go to desktop settings, and we have a lot of other options as well. You can just choose it according to your needs and requirement. Now let's say if I am choosing this, so you can just choose it up to your needs, requirements, and in what you are more comfortable at. So now we can just close it. Here if I'll show you, we have this blue square with the white dragon. If you will click here, we have a lot of options coming up. Now here you can see the list of tools which we already have in Kali. We have a lot of tools already installed in this. We have tools for information gathering, vulnerability analysis, web application analysis, database assessment, password attack, exploitation tools. We have a lot of tools. And see, they are the category of tools, and in this category we have a lot of tools. We have MRs, TMI3. If I will only click onto this DNS analysis, we have tools for it. If I'll come to IPS IDS identification, we have tools for it. So we already have many tools. Now let's say if you want to install any tool separately which is not there in the list, that also you can do. We can download tools easily. We can directly clone the repo. We can do it. Now let us understand some of the basic Linux commands. Now here I am opening the terminal. Let me maximize. Firstly, we have a command that is ls. ls is used to see the files and folders in the current directory. So here, see, you can see that I was in desktop folder. Now if I have done ls, now I am seeing the files and folders which are present inside the desktop folder. We have a command that is pwd. It will be showing you the current directory, like current path where I am. Currently I am in home Kali desktop, right? Now now see, we have typed ls and we are seeing what all files and folders are in the desktop folder. Now if I want to go to one folder back, cd space dot dot, now I am one folder back. If I will be typing pwd, we can see that I am in the Kali folder. Now here we have one more command, that is cd. See, cd dot dot will take you one directory back. Cd just enter will bring you to home directory, like this. So currently if I'll just show you, fine. Now here if I have to go to some different folder, I am doing cd and the name of the folder. So now firstly let's create the folder and then we will be going inside the folder. So mkdir my pet kavach, enter. Now let's type ls and we can see my bit kavach here. Let's scroll up. Can you see my bit kavach folder got created? cd my bit kavach, ls. We have currently nothing in the folder. If I am showing you pwd, we are in my bit kavach folder. Now let's say I have to make a file. If you want to make file in Linux, we have a lot of editors like Nano, Vim, Mousepad, gedit. We can also install some other editors as well. Sublime text editor also we can install, or any other editor of your choice. If you want to, you can go with that. For now I am just showing you the inbuilt editor of it, that is Mousepad. Now let's say make a file 1.txt. So now this is how the file got opened up. I am just writing here, let's say follow bit coverage, and if I am doing save, now let me close it. Now let me type ls. I have this 1.txt. Now I want to see the data which is in this 1.txt file. So cat 1.txt will be helping me in showing the data of the file, that is follow bit coverage. Now this is one method of making file using this editor Mousepad, which is already installed in Kali by default. Just like this we have one more editor, that is Nano. The difference is Mousepad is the graphical based editor. Now Nano is the CLI editor. So now Nano 2.txt. If I am just giving here anything, if you have, let's say, any questions, email me on shruti.kapoor@bitcoverage.com. Now if I want to save it, then I have to do Control X, Y, enter. I have saved the file successfully. Now if I type ls, I can see both the files are there. If I want to see data of 2.txt, I can easily see the data. Alright. Now for example, I want to create multiple files together. So now let's say if I am doing mousepad 3.txt, 4.txt, 5.txt, enter. So now can you see 3, 4, 5, all the files are created together. Here I am doing hi all, and here I am doing welcome. Now let's save it. Let's save this file. I have saved this file. I have saved this file. So Control S, with help of Control S we can save it. Now I have closed it. If I will be typing ls, can you see I have all the files 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have one more tool, that is touch. So touch will be helping in creating blank files. So like you have observed that with help of mousepad and Nano, terminal is getting open. But now let's say if you don't want to open editor directly, if you want to make a blank file, you can use touch. So touch one dot, so one is already there. Touch 6.txt, 7.txt, 8.txt. So now these files got created. File type ls, we can see all these files are here. Alright. Okay. Now let us understand one command, which is mv. Mv is for renaming. Now let's say I have created 2.txt. Now for example I want to rename it to shruti.txt. So mv2.txt and shruti.txt. So this mv command is having two use cases. It is used to move file also, and it is used to rename also. So here I am renaming it. Okay.